So this is one of the first mods I've done under the hood. Right now I have the Kartboy short shifter, the front and back composite bushings, and a Corsa Catback. That's all I've done to the car. I was, at the time of this recording, I had been up for probably between 24 and 30 hours. Shift work really messes with my sleep schedule. But I've been wanting to do stuff on the car for a while, and I'm trying to do a lot of reliability mods before I get into doing bolt-ons. So this was the first thing I figured. I was like, if I'm going to do one thing, it's going to be just something pretty simple. There's 2 bolts, hoses, pretty basic. Obviously, I had a little bit more trouble than I thought I would. Mostly because I didn't read the instructions correctly, and I was just overthinking everything. So, also, I punched myself in the face when I took off the one hose connector from the steel coolant line, or the airflow line, or what it is. So I left that in there because I was like, you know what? That's a lesson. Do not be pulling hard, like when the backdrop for where your hand's gonna go is your face. But lesson learned. This took me a lot longer than half an hour. That's what the installation said. Oh, it should take around half an hour. If I had more knowledge going into it, it probably would have taken me less time. If I had a heat gun, it would have taken me less time. I ended up those rings on the lines that I didn't use, like putting the connectors back on, because they were what was causing the issue of me trying to get it on the new T and the new like 1/2-inch connector. I ended up just taking hose clamps and clamping it where the ring would be, because I could not get it on with the ring. And I don't know if that's normal, but I was just having a lot of issues. Plus it was cold out, so the rubber's cold. All that fun stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna probably be doing more stuff relatively soon. I just bought a brand new bike, so I can't spend like $800 on an intercooler and then another $800 on the KillerBee Oil Pan and pickup baffle. So it's gonna kind of be like off and on, and hopefully I can kind of get to it. But I'm gonna start making a list of all the things I've done and all the things I'd kind of like to do. Hopefully you stick around, and hope you learn from the majority of my mistakes.
Alright. So we've got valve here, 12mm socket. So we're going to try and do this as per what the instructions say. So, locate OEM blow-off valve, remove from car. Use 12mm socket, 2 bolts, and then long-handled needle nose pliers to remove clamp. That's what I need. I need a needle nose. Ooh, it is kind of nipply out. And I'm not wearing a jacket because I just got tattoos on both arms, so wearing a jacket is a little not fun right now. Okay, those are actually not bad. Let's see if I can just, I don't want to set that on my battery. Alright, pull these off. I'm going to set them off to the side. It looks like the gasket stayed on, so that's good. Clamps right there. What is the best way? I know you probably can't see what I'm doing right now, but Ooh, I was just driving this, so everything's still kind of warm. Ow. Alright. Try not to damage the, can I pull this off? Try not to damage the hose at all, because we kind of gotta reuse it. Can you slide back at all? Yeah, just gonna open it more a little bit. Now you could probably use like a flathead or something, but I don't really want to cut into it. I'm trying to use the rounded part to just kind of press it back a little bit. All right. Just kind of working it. All right, cool. That is that. Then I'm assuming I take this off. I wonder if I could just do the same thing. Just kind of. They get a little stuck on there, so you just kind of give them a little push on one side. A little push on the other side. Oh, it's way back there. All right. So that's the stock valve off. All right. All right, so that is. Yeah, so make sure you don't lose the gasket. Remove the cast aluminum elbow from the front. So, it'd be this. Make sure the O-ring is still in place. Okay, so that is a Phillips. I have a Phillips sitting on the table. So, we're just gonna these are really on there. Why? Why would you use Phillips? Alright, I'm gonna go see if I have a better. Oh, there's a screwdriver right here. This might not be great, but. Ooh, a little better. You want to make sure you have the right head, because the difference between these two, it might not look like there's a lot, but these Phillips, the walls, big difference. The wider walls are great, but you got to make sure you're using them on the right kind of screw. Oh my god. This is terrible. Oh my god, I just broke that off. In there. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I just broke the tip. Okay, it's a good thing I've got like fucking 8 of these. This was just the one out of a scissor jack. God damn. That isn't my luck in a nutshell. Alright, let's see if we can find. I know I had one around here not too long ago. That's a common. God damn, I need to keep better track of my stuff. That's another common. Where's all the rum gone? That's why I don't like when companies will use screws like this. Like O-ring. Gotta make sure the O-ring is still in there. Alright, O-ring's still good. Now, the heads are actually alright. Because, like, this right here is hitting the valve. Okay, I guess that's not coming off. Like, I gotta come out like ½ an inch. Oh. Locate and remove OEM steel crankcase vent piping from front of intercooler. So that would be that. Okay. That's where I was getting confused. So it's this. Right? So that would, I guess that would also be the 12 mil. Wherever I put it. Oh, the T is 4. Okay. I was like, they seem to be giving you a lot of hardware. And I completely read that wrong. I thought when they were talking about the piping, they were talking about that. No, it's the steel piping. You know how fucking tired I am of these stupid plastic connectors? These virtually useless things that you always feel like you're gonna break. Maybe there was an easier way to do this, but this one didn't figure it out. That's getting annoying. Get out of my way. I don't want to yank on you. Oh, Jesus. No. There we go. This side. Do that. Flush there. This. Like that. Get this hose. Yeah, like this hose barely fits on here. Yeah, that ain't coming off. This hose is being a dick. Big dick. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Now I gotta try and reach that clamp. I think I got it. Alright. Alright, that should be a good spot. Alright, same thing as before. Try as hard as you can to evenly tighten it down. And probably a good idea is to make sure it is pretty flush. That's actually pretty good. Remember, this is an aluminum block. So if you can try, don't just keep going. Holy. That was like full body weight. All right. Oh, well, we'll start it. See how it runs.